How's it going, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome to Software Inc. This is episode number 1 and we're about to get into a crazy startup company where we'll make all of the money and everything will be awesome. What is Startup Inc? What is Software Inc? Software Inc is a simulator game where you play as a startup company and you create software, and as a result, you make money if you make good software. And if you make bad software, you don't make money. You can even go bankrupt and bad things can happen. But we're not all about that at Andrewville. We haven't even named our company. I've already said Andrewville. I don't know what we're going to name. But the whole thing that sets Software Inc. apart from other software builder games, there's plenty of them. There's Mad Games Tycoon. There's Game Developer Tycoon. There's a lot of crazy software development games like this. The one that sets this one apart is that you can actually run and manage your whole company. You can hire new people. You can build your own office. That's one of the coolest things, is that you can actually build your office from the ground up. So we're gonna have tons of fun in this. This is Alpha 10, Alpha 10.0 or 10.5 or something. This is Alpha 10, and it's crazy because I haven't really gotten around and messed with Alpha 10. I've only messed around with Alpha 9, and so we're going into something completely new. And one of the things they've added in this game that I'm very excited to try out is the ability to be in an office building instead of having to create your own place, which, don't worry, we will create our own place eventually, but it's kind of unrealistic for you to start out your startup company in by building your office from the ground up, right? So they've added the ability to be in an office, like a pre-built office, like you rent a room kind of thing. So what's our company going to be called? I don't know. We already called it Andrewville, kind of, but Andrewville sounds more like a city in City Skylines than it does a company. We can call this, how about Andco? Andco. Yeah, Andco Incorporated. Andco Inc. Andco Inc. Okay, we have Andco Inc. You have a lot of character generation stuff, which doesn't really matter. We'll be a male. Hey, we're hipster. Anony Mouse. Yeah, let's be Anony Mouse. How about that? Okay. Do you want to mess with any of this? I think that's fine. Let's just make it random stuff. Random sliders. That's fine by me. Boom. Hair. Boom. Okay. Torso. We'll be wearing that. Glasses. Yeah, I can live with the glasses. Colors. Yeah, those are fine. Okay, awesome. Sweet. Personality. Generous and optimistic. I like it. What are the other ones we can choose from? Flirt? No, that's not a good thing to be in the office. You can't be a flirt. That's against most office rules, isn't it? Introvert, extrovert, goofy, dramatic, blah, blah, blah. I like this. Generous and optimistic. In real life, I am optimistic, and generous, maybe. I mean, I'm a little bit generous. I'm not an extrovert. I'm more introvert, but like I'm in between, kind of. Yeah, honestly, I think these are the best ones. Generous and optimistic. That'll be fine. Specialization. Actually, you know what? We'll turn down marketing. We don't really need marketing to start, I don't think. We'll do lead up. No, we don't need lead, actually. You know what? Let's not be lead. Programming, though, we need. Design, we need. That's all fine. Okay. And art is all good as well. We could probably lower art a little bit. All right, so what's our specialization going to be? You have a specialization. I don't really know what that does very much, but I think 2D, maybe 2D, all 2D. We're really good 2D editor, I think. So let's see what these mods toggle off. Let's keep all the mods off. We'll play vanilla, completely vanilla for now. Do we want a loan? We can have a loan, but I think if we want a loan, we'll probably bring it out in game. So there's no need for that. Starting in the 1980s, difficulty medium, days per month, 1 day. Let's get it started. Pick a map. We can have an empty plot, which is what they usually have, and you build your own place, or we can have an already built building for rent, which I think is what we're going to do, because that's realistic. I mean, if you're starting up a company, you're going to rent a building rather than going your own way and doing crazy stuff. So here we go. This is the game. It's pretty basic as far as art goes, but there's a lot you can do with it. So this is our room. It looks like we have a door into our area right here. This is the big lobby. We have a door in, and then we've got a bathroom. And then it looks like there's another building right here, which also has a bathroom right next to ours. Excuse me. I swallowed water the wrong way. You ever do that? Swallow water the wrong way? It's always weird. Let's go into build mode. We need to give ourselves a desk. So I think I'm going to go with probably this. Just like glass table will be fine. I want to be next to the window. So let's put our desk there. And then let's get a chair. We're going to go with Ooh, they have an executive chair. For maximum chairing, now we're going to go with the nice chair, the office chair. We'll put it like that, and then we're going to give ourselves a computer. Now, we only have this piece of crap right here, the old computer. But as you go, you eventually get to stuff like the modern computer, and then stuff like that. There are mods out that can give you better stuff as well. But we're playing vanilla right now. Just because it's our first time messing around in Alpha 10. And actually, these dual screens, I'm not sure, because I got a dual screen mod, right? And in fact, I think this might be mods. I'm not 100% sure. Because you guys saw me turn off all the mods, right? Like, I did that. But I do have what looks like mods here, so I'm not sure if they added this stuff to the game or if these are mods as well. But if they added this to the game, that's kind of cool. All right, let's get our person in and we'll start building our first application. Oops. How do we close this? Move company? Can we just move? No, not yet. It's our first day. We don't want to move. All right, so let's fast forward because our person, us, is not in work yet. So it's, what time is it? I guess there's no time. It's only times of the month. So let's just speed up time here until our person comes to work. Where are we? Can I go to the next day? There we go. Okay, now we're at work. That's us right there. We just got out, but we don't have anything to do. So let's go to, well, there are a couple things we can do. We can either skip straight to software development, which is what our company is for and what the game's for in the first place, right? Or we can go to contract work, and contract work will get us a small amount of money, like every contract that we do. So let's start with contract work, and let's just try one. These are all the things about the contract. Like, for instance, this one gives us an upfront payment and a when done payment, but we have a late penalty as well. It will cost us money. And then there's cost per bug. So it says it's going to give us 1 month, and it recommends 2 people, a designer and a programmer, but I think we can do it. So let's try it. Let's try it out. How do we pick it? Accept the work. All right, there we go. We're working on it, and let's do this. So the way this works is this right here is the design phase. We're designing the program right now, and once this reaches the top level, right up here, once this bar goes all the way up, we can hit the develop button, and that'll start the development. If we miss the timing, like we're doing other stuff and we forget about it, it'll start going down. It'll be over designed. So let's let our guy program here. There we go. Hit develop. There we go. It's an alpha. It's an alpha. We're gonna let it work. That's a little Neebs gaming reference, by the way, for if you guys watch Neebs. Props. But here we go. So we're coding it. This is the recommended amount of code that we need is 0.68. What we have right now is 0.15, so it's going up. We're going to speed up time here a little bit, and we're going to allow that to go all the way up. Now, this may seem kind of easy. We can go above as well. See, we can go above that to make the app better than it needs to be, but why do that, right? They're paying us a certain amount of money to make it a certain way. We're going to do that. So we'll promote it here. There's a little bit of a delay, and then it's in the beta phase. So while it's in the beta phase, you can start fixing bugs. So that's what we're doing right now. And if we speed up time, you'll see bugs are increasing. Is it due? We have 1 month left, so I think it's due the next month. But it could be due this month as well. We'll give it to them at the end of the day. How about that? So we're fixing all these bugs, and just like real life, bug fixing can go on forever, really. When you're software developing, when you're developing a piece of software, there are infinite bugs. Every time you fix a bug, there's another bug. There's no such thing as software that doesn't have bugs in it. So essentially, we could sit here forever, and this guy would eventually get lots and lots of bugs, and it would take longer to find bugs, but he'd still find them over time. So it's really up to us when we want to release it. For instance, right now, we just released it, and we got $8,000 for it. So I'm sure they found a couple of bugs, but we still got our money, and I'm happy for it. So that's going to be the end of our day there. Let's let the day run out, because we do leave, and we can skip the unused time here. All right, here we are the next day. We're not going to develop software yet. What I want to do is I want to get to, I think probably, maybe we'll develop a piece of software at $30,000. How about that? So let's find another contract work here, and let's do some game assets. That's art. We are pretty good in art, though. Let's try it. Yeah, let's try it. Accept the work, start working on it. Let's go. Now this one requires a lot more, so let's see if we can get there. We're gonna speed up time so that we're going. Actually, it's already in alpha, so I guess we didn't have to do the design phase there. We could already start it in the alpha phase, which is good. So we're getting close to that mark. There we go. Now we're in the delay phase, but our person's left for the day. Now, the days in the months in this game are a little weird. 1 month is 1 day, and you can actually change that in the settings. At the start, we could have changed that, but we didn't choose to change that, so. But that's fine. You'll get used to it. 1 day equals 1 month, essentially. Just to give you some scale, because if it was 1 day, every year would go by in 365 days. It would take forever, so that's not what they do. Let's skip the unused time here, and we're back to work. So it's due this month, then. All right, he's fixing bugs. No bugs to fix. Are there no bugs in this one? Okay, let's release it. Look how much money we got. Okay, let's do one more contract, and then we'll make our own application. This is the most. Let's do it, yeah. It's giving us the most money. Why not? So here we go. We'll speed up time here while we're working, and boom. Oh, you see it went lower a little bit because I waited too long. Promote it there, and let's fix some bugs. And at the end of the day, we'll release. All right, he's gone for the day, so let's go ahead and release that. And we got $10,000 for that. Let me drink a sip of water, and we'll go ahead and make our first application. Note to anyone who's doing YouTube right now or planning on doing it in the future, always have a glass of water near you, because sometimes your voice will decide to give up on you, and that's when the water is helpful. So here we go. This is our business reputation up at the top. You can see it's going up as we complete contracts, just like in real life. As you complete contracts, you meet new people, and your network grows larger, and so you have more connections. So that's pretty much what's happening there. So let's skip our unused time here, and then wait for our buddy to come in. Where are you, buddy? There he is. No, wait. Where is he? There he is. Okay, pause time. Here we go. Let's develop our first application. Software, develop software. What are we going to make? Now, here's where things get crazy, because you can make a lot of stuff. You can set yourself up as a company that makes quite a bit. So here's all the stuff we can make. So we can make an operating system. That's your Windows 10, OS X, all that stuff that you have, Linux. Those are all operating systems. You got your 2D editors like Microsoft Paint. You've got your audio tools like FL Studio. That's one in real life. You got game engines. Frostbite is what Battlefield uses. Source is what Valve uses a lot. You've got games. Everyone knows what games are. We're playing one right now. You've got Office software, which would be your Microsoft Office, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel. That sort of thing is Office software. Then you've got your content management systems, which is pretty much, I think GitHub is a content management system. Like GitHub is where you store code. It's just for that. So a lot of that, you use that in-house as well. So I think what we're going to do, since we're really good at 2D, let's make a 2D editor. And I think over time you can actually make 3D editors as well. But we'll start with a 2D editor, and it's an original IP. It's not a sequel or anything. Operating systems. This is where things get super complicated, because when you have operating systems here, if you've made an operating system in the past, your operating system will be available here. And here's where marketing comes in too, because if you make a really good 2D editor, but you make it only available to your operating system, that's going to increase the sales of your operating system too. So it's kind of crazy, but we're not going crazy yet. We're just making a 2D editor, and we're going to give it an operating system. Let's see which operating system has the most active users. So we'll make it for this one right here, and we'll add another one. So that's Linux. I think that's a joke on Linux. Bought Things OS. Okay. And should we add maybe another one? I'm wondering if we want to add one of these. Actually, we have Linux 3 right now. Let's remove that one, because Linux 4 is out, right? And it's almost the size of Linux 3. And since it's newer, I would imagine that as time goes by, it'll increase in users. So you got to also think about that. So Opta 4 as well. Let's get that one right there. We have 3 operating systems in here. Let's do, okay, that's fine. Dependencies, let's see what we want to add here. Do we want to add pixel manipulation? See, this increases the expected interest as well. So if we do it right here, there's not much interest there. No one's really going to want it. It's only an image rendering software, and there are already probably plenty of those out in the market. So let's select all. let's just do, since it's our first application, let's just do pixel manipulation. Because this right here, the ETA is expected less than a year, but if we add stock library, it's more than a year, and it requires more artists and programmers. So let's just do it like this since we don't have anyone hired. We'll give it to our core team. You can have multiple teams here, by the way. So core team is the only one we have right now, but later we'd be able to have more. So the price is going to cost around $69. That's fine. What product do we want to call it? 2D editor. Think about this. What do we want to call? Oh, I'm going to call it, you know what I'm going to call it? Canvas. Canvas 2D. Because it's like a canvas. Like I was thinking of paint, and what do you paint on? You paint on a canvas. So, I don't know. Let's start developing this thing. Now, developing this is just like doing contract work. So, our guy's not doing anything yet. I don't know why. But oh, because we're paused. So he's going to immediately start designing it. The quality currently is horrible, but as it goes up, the quality will get better. We can hit develop right now. We can click that button if we want to, but why would we? Our quality is horrible. We haven't designed very much, and everyone knows a lot of coding is designing. So, and you see, we instantly lost $10,000. That's because we had to buy the rights to use the operating systems, I believe, unless $10,000 just flew away. But so let's let this increase, and we'll develop once it hits the top, and boom. We're at outstanding mode. So it told us, by the way, what the suggested amount of code is. It said 9. What was market do? Do we want to mark? We can't really market it because our guy is not good at marketing, and we don't really want him to start marketing something while he has to be coding it at the same time. So we're gonna hold off on marketing for now. Let's skip the unused time. Welcome back, my dude. He's coding. So it said the recommended amount is 9. So we're gonna have to wait for this to get to 9, which might take a long time, but I think it'll be fine. We can do peer reviews as well. So it actually costs money, but I'll show you what I mean. So if we do a peer review, I hit review, let's outsource that. And we're gonna end it, say we end it early. This is what people are thinking. So they say they don't have any bias, and they're saying that, I need to get some water in a second, but they're saying that it's not very good, right? So they're saying it's a 1.4 out of 10, which means it needs quite a bit of work. And we'll know once they start being happy that our application is close to done. So let's let him work. I'll be right back, going to get some water. All right, here we go. We're developing the application. And this is pretty much all that development is. You just keep working, and the design phase is done. So it's literally just coding right now. But technically, if you're one person working on a project, the design phase is like the whole time. Like you have a main design phase, but also as you start coding, you start realizing, oh, this needs to be changed around. This needs to be changed. That what I thought that would work will no longer work, so I need to change that, and that sort of thing. Let's get a real quick. Let's actually slow down our time. We'll get a real quick review. Outsourced. We only want a couple, so let's let them review. Because the more people review, the more expensive the outsource costs. Do I need to speed up time a little bit? Oh, there we go. So right now they're saying it's a 2.9 out of 10, which is better, but it's still not great, right? So let's keep speeding up time here as our code increases. And you can see we're losing money as time goes by, and what that is that's the cost of the building. We're paying rent, so that's pretty much how that works. Let's keep it going. And if we can get this perfect, we can instantly jettison our company off as a startup business that really knows what they're doing, you know? So basically, if this application that we're making is horrible, we're going to be in big trouble because we'll be out of money, and we'll have a bad reputation kind of as a company that didn't make a good software, and it's not going to be great. But if it's a good application, then everything will be awesome. We'll be able to hire people and really get going. But it's okay. Okay, so if it's bad, if no one likes it, if no one buys our software, it's all good because we can just do contract work. We can just start doing contract work over and over. Oops, until we get enough money to make another application. So that's pretty much how the game works. Is you do your contract work, you get enough money, and then you go in, you make your application. Hopefully you make it big, and you can then do stuff from there. So we're getting close to that 9 mark. Let's get there and then see what we need to do here. So here we go. We're at the 9 mark. Okay, so let's slow down a little bit and let's do a little review. Outsource that. And what we'll do is we'll speed it up again. Okay, so what do you guys say? You guys say it's a 3.4 out of 10. That's not great, really. Oh, it's got bugs, that's why. So that's a lot of it. So once it gets to the beta phase, we'll have to do a lot of work on that. But we still have a bit of money, so let's keep it running a little bit. Let's try and get it to 10, where it's better than what they expected that we needed to do. So let's increase that just a little bit. We'll work one more day on it, then we'll promote it and try and see if we can get some of those bugs fixed. So let's let our man continue to work. Maybe 9.5. How about that? There we go. Let's promote that. It's in the delay phase. Now it's in beta. So we're fixing all these bugs. So we'll let them fix bugs for a little bit. While we're doing that, we're going to market this. Let's slow down time real quick. Marketing. We're going to say that we're going to release in... It's February right now. We'll say we'll release in March, April, May, June. We'll release in June. How about that? Okay. So we're going to release there. Are you sure you want to set the release date to June? Yes. Let's go back to marketing. We want to do a press release of text. So what our guy will do is while he's fixing bugs, he'll also write a press release. So that'll get done over time. So let's let him do that. And then in June, we'll release our application and see how well it worked. We can do another review if we want, but I'm honestly thinking it's going to be a 5% out of 10 is what our application is going for, which is not great, but it should sell some copies, make us a little bit of money. So it's our first application, right? Once we get actual people working for our company, everything will be okay. So our man, can I decrease priority of this? I want to increase priority of this. I want you to write the press release, my man. Doesn't look like he's actually writing it. That's what I was afraid of, is that he's not going to write the press release while he has to work on bugs. So, well, regardless, it's $0 for that press release, so we can release it. Let's see what they say. It looks decently feature-rich. The press release doesn't show anything off, and it looks like it was made by a child. So yeah, they didn't like our press release, but that's okay. That's okay. They don't need to like it. They think the application looks good. All right, here we go. We're in release date time. Let's release this application. So what do we do? Release. Are you sure you want to release Canvas 2D? Yes, I am. Do you want to start a marketing campaign? Yeah, let's start a marketing campaign. Budget of $500. That's not terrible. So you'll do the marketing campaign. We don't have any physical copies. We need to print copies. Do we want to print copies? Yes, we do. I don't know how much it's going to sell. So let's make... How much is 1,000? Let's make 1,000 copies. That might be way too many now. But let's do it. 1,000 copies. Alright, here we go. Let's see how it sells. We'll see how it sells the next day. So it's either going to be really good or really bad. We'll see how this works. If it's really bad, next episode we will redeem ourselves. So no worries. Oh, look at that. Look at those sales. We're making money. It's decent. Oh, it does not meet demand. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, it doesn't meet demand. Let's go to here. We need to print more. So you have in stock. How do I print more? I don't know how to print more. Help. Canvas 2D. I'm missing the button. There's a button somewhere, but I'm missing it. I think it was this one. Start printing, right? Or order copies. That's what it is. Okay. So we have in stock that many, and that's how many physical copies we've sold. So we need to make, let's make 5,000, and that should set us for a while. Cost us $10,000 though, so. All right. So what this is right here, by the way, is after the application is developed, we get support for the application. This is people calling in and saying, hey, this isn't working. Can you fix it? Oh my God, look at this. We're making money. We don't meet demand though. So let's go to your releases, Canvas 2D. We want to order copies. We still have a bunch in stock, so it's not that bad, but let's get 10,000. That should have us set for a while, so I wouldn't worry. All right, speed up time here. Our computer's getting really slow. Okay, no worries. Let's call in a, there's a lot of buttons here. Let's call in a hire employees. No, not yet. Manage employees. Where is manage staff? Oh yeah, okay. Call in an IT support. And that'll fix our computer, so. All right. That should be good. Let's wait until the next day. So our computer's fixed there. So that's definitely good. Let's go to the next day and see if we have enough copies. Look at that. Oh my God. Look how many active users we have. We have 7,000 people using our application. This is really good. This is a really good start for our company. Andco Incorporated is going places, let me tell you. Starting out with Canvas 2D, we're gonna become the best company. We're becoming Apple, guys. It doesn't meet demand. Look at this. The money just keeps going up. This is what I was talking about. If the application is good, it launches you. Your company literally is made. It's created from the fires of hard work and dedication. But if it didn't do as well, we would have had to work on contract work. So now from here, from here we have to order copies, obviously, because we're running out, apparently. Order copies. We'll do another 20,000. Nope, not 200,000. That'd be crazy. Another 20,000. We have the money. Why not? And that should keep us set for the rest of ever. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to hire a couple of people. So we have me currently, but we'll hire probably, I'm thinking 2 more people and then another person for marketing. So we'll have 4 people in our office, maybe 5, maybe. And then from there, we'll be able to launch ourselves as a company, make some real applications, get things going, and it'll be awesome. But let's speed up a couple more days, and then we'll end the episode looking forward to episode number 2, because this is going to be great. Doesn't meet demand. We already fixed that, didn't we? So let's let him keep working. He's fixing bugs. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're still making money. Awesome. Okay, well, I think we're going to end the episode there, and next episode we'll get going. We'll really get our company started. I think next episode we'll probably work still out of this office, but then in episode 3, assuming everything goes well, we'll be able to create our own company floor. So if you like that video, hit that like button, put your comments down below, and I'll see you guys in episode number 2.